Hey guys, welcome. Today we'll be talking about how you can use Scratch, which is a free website for coding. So first things you're gonna do is go to Google or any search engine and type in scratch.mit.edu. Here you're gonna want to sign in, and then once you put in your email and your password, you click create. Then it should bring you up to this page. Today, this will be our character, which will be controlling with the codes on this side. These are all the codes of what our character can say and do for today. So first things first, we click on events and take when green flag is clicked. This makes sure that the sprite obeys whatever we say and acts it out as to the best understand. This makes sure the sprite obeys what we says and acts it out to the best of its understanding. So from there, we could put in move 10 steps, and then we increase it so we can see it to 100. And then we click on the green flag. It just jumps over there. If we take move 100 steps out and put in the glide command, then we move it all the way over here and click the green flag. Then it just moves over there like it's walking. If we take that one out and use the go to command and move him back, and then click the green flag, it moves him there instantly. So these three commands can make the sprite move forward or backward. We can also use go to a random position, which when clicked, it just takes him to a random place. Doesn't matter where, he just moves. So we'll take this out. And so first, if we click on this right here, which is backdrops, this gives us a bunch of backgrounds that we can use with the cat. So for today, we'll be using Castle 2. It gives us this medieval themed background. We put the cat right here, and then right now it looks like he's walking up to the castle. Right here, we see direction. This makes him turn upside down and just go 360. This one just makes him look the other way. Well, this one, well, it does nothing. So for today, we'll be using this. Then we'll angle him to a way that it looks like he's walking. So now we're going to add in the move 10 steps command and then add a turn degree. We're going to have both of them out just to showcase them. We'll put it to 2 degrees and put it here. Have 2 degrees here also. And then we go down to control. And then we see this, the third command, which says forever. Then we put it right here, and it covers both. This will make it that the cat will continuously move 10 steps and turn 2 degrees forever. So when we click the green flag, he's constantly turning. As you can see, he just leaves and he comes back. So if we stop it, to prevent something like this happening, we go back to motion and scroll down, and we see the if on edge bounce. And we put it right here. And then we'll take this out and then bring this, set it to 0, bring this and set it to 0. Then we click, the cat comes back. Now we take this out and put this in here and click. So now when it hits the edge, it bounces off. So we're going to stop it. Then right on the left side, we click on this to bring this page out. We'll click on pen, and then it creates this for us. So we take out the pen down command and just slot it in here. So now when we click the green flag, you see there's a thin blue line that the cat's drawing. So if we stop it, we could bring set pen color and change it to whatever color we want. We'll make it a bright yellow. And there, hang on, sorry. We'll make it a bright yellow. Then we come back to events and take the when space key is pressed. So when we click space, right now, nothing's happened. But when we click the green flag, the pen's color is now yellow. So we can stop that and then take this out. You could still leave it in if you wanted to. But for now, we'll take it out. And then we'll change the pen size by 1. So when we click the green flag, it's still normal. We hit space, it increases a bit. If we keep hitting space, the line will constantly get bigger and bigger until, well, there's no fixed limit. It just keeps going. So we stop the cat, and then we take this out, just put it to the side. And then the first command here says erase all. If we take this, don't worry, when it won't erase all, it won't erase the cat or the background, just the pen. So when we click space, all gone. So now, if we go to looks and bring in the say hello command and take all these and detach them like this, if we put this here, when we click it, you take a good look at the cat. When we click it, he says hello. You could type in whatever you want in here. You could type in whatever you want in here. No, for now, we'll just leave it as hello. Or never mind. For now, we'll just say good morning. And then when we click the green flag, he says good morning. So you could use this to, let's say, prepare a gift for someone or whatever you want. So now we'll take that out. And then we go to control. If we take the if then command, put it here, and go to operators. So now we go to control, and then we take the if then command, then sensing, then touching mouse pointer. From there, we click if touching edge, we take that out, if touching edge, we come to sound, and now right here, we put this in, and we'll put that back in, and then right here, we don't really need the pen down, but we can just keep it in. And green flag, whenever it's so we come to sounds, click this, and this will give you a variety of sounds to choose from that's already on the program. So since it's bouncing off the edge, for now, we're going to look for a bounce, which is the only one they have is a basketball bounce. We'll use that, that's the sound of it. Now we go back to code. And then you click on this, and then there's an option to change it. So now when we click the green flag, it bounces. So now, instead of it stopping, we could take that out and then use this instead, start sound. So first, let's erase all of it. And then it just bounces. It keeps going smooth. Stop that again. And also, instead of just the bounce, you could add, you take a start sound, click it. You could also record a sound of your own if you wanted. When we go back to sounds, we want a background sound. For this, I'm going to use a cave sound. which is something like this. So now we place this right here and use the cave sound. And then play. So now we use the cave sound. And then we put it right here and play. Now we have that background playing while it's still bouncing. You could also come back here and increase the sound of the background while reducing the sound of your background music. If you come here, there's a lot of people you can add or a lot of other sprites you can have. Let's say we take a dinosaur. We have him now. So now it gives us a whole clear place to work on that dinosaur. So doesn't matter if you, as long as you remember the code, or if you click on the sprite, it switches to what you're working on for them. So for now, the cat, since we still have erase all, even if we're on the dinosaur, if we click space, it erases everything else. And if you click the green flag, the cat is still gonna move, even though the dinosaur is right there. So we could go back to the cat, set the dinosaur to somewhere in the middle, and right here, we could reduce its size to, let's say, 50, which makes him that small. We go back to the cat, we can take out that if touching edge, then go back to sensing. If we move in if key space is pressed, then it doesn't make the bounce anymore. But when we click, it makes it up. If you hold it down, it makes it a lot. And then we could also use, instead, we could take this out, and we could go to our operators, and instead of just move 10 steps, we can use the pick random command and set this to 100. And then you can also do this to reduce the pen size. It reduces it. So now when we click the green flag, it will pick a random direction to move to. So now when we click the green flag, it will pick the random amount of steps it's gonna move. So now it's moving kind of fast. We can't stop. When we click this, it stops moving. We click space, it won't do anything. Since right now, it just reduces the size. So we take that out and put this back in, click space, and erases that all. So now you take all these out. We're gonna move this back to 10. And we can leave it here for now. We could go to the dinosaur and do the exact same thing. Just take this out, move 10 steps, and now we could turn it the other way, 2 degrees, and go down to control, grab forever. We don't want the dinosaur to also draw. We could make the dinosaur also draw by taking the pen down and then set pen color. This will try and make it a red so we can kind of differentiate between both of them. So now we go to events, use when space is pressed. But you can also click this down arrow and change it. So we'll use when down arrow is pressed. So now he goes off since he doesn't have the bounce command. So we go to motion, scroll down, and then move the if on edge bounce and put it in here. Now it bounces. So if we hit down arrow, changes it to red, which is the exact same thing we did for the cat, just different colors. But the cat's moving randomly, so it's slower. So now we could set the pen size to, let's say, 20. We don't have to click it multiple times. We'll click it once, it just goes to 20. It goes to any number you want. It's set to 1,000. Covers the whole screen. Well, we don't want that. So we stop both of them and use the erase all. It erases for both of them. So we keep it down here. And then move this, set the pen size back to 10. Come to the cap and set the pen size. Oh, sorry, that's the pen color. Set the pen size to 10. So now, when we click the green flag, it's still there. But when we click it, the cat's pen size is 10. But since we haven't clicked the down arrow, we can't really know the dinosaur. So if we stop them again, take this out, and then erase all, and then set the pen size, click down arrow again. Now, we're also going to make the dinosaur move randomly. So now they're moving at, let's say, around the same pace. So as you can see, the cat and the dinosaur are just moving and creating this. Looks like mustard and ketchup. But it's not all we can do. But for today, this is all we're gonna do. So leave your comments, and by the next time I upload a video, I'll answer those questions on what more you can make the sprite do.